Today, officials from URA, the Ministry of Finance and the Parliamentary Finance Committee converged at Parliament to discuss the ministerial policy statement for the financial year 2024-2025 budget.
URA suffered a budget cut of 55.73 billion on unutilized wage. There is a wage which was not utilized for the previous 2 financial years, and the system has picked it as one of the candidates to be utilized for other purposes, but the Commissioner General will explain.
The Commissioner General of Uganda Revenue Authority, John Musingozi, requested the reinstatement of over 55 billion on wages cut off from their budget by Parliament, explaining that the allocated budget will not be able to cater for the current staff numbers.
We pray for reinstatement of this cut. As explained, Honourable Chair and members, there were delays in the recruitment process to cover the gap, but they have been sorted out, and by the close of this financial year, the existing structure will be filled. And as you'll see along, we are asking for additional support to cover the other areas and to bring efficiency on board. So the additional funding that URA received was support from United Nations, University World Institute for Development of $38,000 or 148 million.
He also mentioned some of the challenges the agency is facing, including staff turnover that affected the financial year 2023-2024 half-year performance, registered at 13,136.25 billion.
We produce very marketable resources who we either must find means to retain so that they stay with us, or allow them to go for better pastures. Number 2, lack of data standards which affect integration and exchange of information. Lack of automation in some MDAs have slowed down this process. The next is the challenge of smuggling, especially where the tax regimes and rates vary. So, for example, we have a challenge in the smuggling of textiles as well as rice, because within the region we've been having varying tax rates.
Musingozi mentioned some of the measures the entity intends to employ to solve the challenges and meet the financial year budget expectations.
There is need to quickly and effectively implement the new approved organizational structure, which will increase our staff numbers by about 1,400 staff. Some of these technologies, we've been rolling them out for the last 3 years, like IFRIS. This is a good technology, and we're explaining this. It is good. It levels the playing field. The development of the oil and gas monitoring system. So we request to have a system that will help us monitor all the transactions, the investments in this sector, starting the next financial year with the development phase, and then we complete this in 2025-26.
It was also noted that the total revenue projection of the financial year 2024-2025 is Uganda shillings 31.5744 trillion. This represents a growth in revenue target of Uganda shillings 1.9024 trillion, 6.41% growth from the current financial year 2023-2024 target of Uganda shillings 29.6720 trillion. Musingozi mentioned some of the critical efficiency improvement initiatives that they suggest to be implemented over the next 3 years, right from the financial year 2024-2025.
To fill the approved structure, we recently did a structural review, mainly with the focus of improving the footprint of tax collectors in the areas that we are not, both geographical but also sectors where we are not collecting efficiently, but also to improve our function of risk management and strategy. We are also setting up a small unit to monitor the tax expenditures and improve the supervision in that area.